After weeks of working and waiting, the teams and their robots are ready for what is bound to be an unbelievable event this evening. You can join us live on Leeds Student Television. I'll be inside the arena speaking to our competitors, but Claire, you've got the fun job, haven't you?
I do. I'm going to be backstage in the workshop assessing all the damage.
That's right, the time has finally arrived. It's Shock Sock's Robot Fighting League.
Welcome to Robot Fighting League.
A huge welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining us, whether in person or watching live on YouTube. We're here in the Pyramid Theatre again to witness an evening of robot carnage. We have 8 robots competing tonight, some brand new and some returning from last events. These robots will be risking their mettle in
A one-ton arena made from steel and bulletproof glass, built to withstand the most vicious robots.
The pit has doomed many robots in the past, and now it's joined by a brand new hazard, the Wall of Spikes. But don't get too close, you may be smashed into the steel spikes or flipped over into the dead zone, cutting short your time and losing you the fight. Each fight lasts 3 minutes or until a robot is immobilized, thrown into the pit or behind the Wall of Spikes. If they do last all 3 minutes, the winner will be decided by the judges based on style, control, damage and aggression. Speaking of judges,
Introducing our judges on the left.
Hi, I'm Nook. I graduated 2 years ago from the School of Mechanical Engineering, since founded Eat Fish Design, working with engineering and technical companies. I'm here to see robots cry.
On the right.
I'm Jordan Boyle. I'm a lecturer in mechanical engineering. I taught Nook approximately 3% of what she knows. I am a robotics researcher. So I will be looking forward to seeing robots doing far less useful things than the ones we make in the department. Much more fun.
And our head judge.
Chris Trainer from the electronics department, teaching fellow, so they pay me to teach electronics. They must suppose I know something. You'd think they'd know better than that by now, wouldn't you?
our judges are now going to also provide insightful commentary during the matches.
We will do our best.
And now the time has come to find the meanest, most fearful, most dangerous, and most destructive robots. They will all fight each other in 2 groups. Everybody in a group will in turn fight against each other, and at the end we will have our 3 contenders for the Robot Fighting League Championship. So, without further ado, let's welcome our robots.
Woo!
The next robot has it all. Speed, style, and a drum spinner that gives me nightmares. This team has been competing since the first event and has the experience to prove it. You never know, they might even win if they stop driving into the pit. Peter Nye and Dara Adewo with Ethel.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to rhyme and do like me? It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch.
For those of you who weren't at the previous event, Ethel has been seen before and performed very well on the last occasion. Let's see if she can win it this time.
Gabe Maston, Chris Dodd, and Adam Jones built the first iteration of their bot for November. And now they are back with a new weapon, improved motors, armor, and batteries. The only thing that's the same is their attitude to beat everybody and retain the championship. They are our reigning and defending Robot Fighting This is the first fight, and it's time to hand over the commentary to our judges. Let's see Ethel 2 versus Drill Sergeant.
Three, two, one. Release the robots!
Oh. Well, we can see which of the two robots is quicker. For anyone who hasn't noticed, that would be Ethel. Drill Sergeant, you are in danger of being... Oh! Now there is all of that angular momentum within that massive spinning barrel doing its dirty work. Drill Sergeant, I believe if you don't move soon, you may fall victim to the disqualification. Ethel, you've also stopped. Though admittedly late. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Where are the pilots of Drill Sergeant? The sticks. You need to move them up in order to command it to go forwards. Oh dear. Oh dear. It looks like that devastating impact from the high kinetic energy spinning barrel weapon may have done the dirty work.
I'm going to give him 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Terminate.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A decisive victory for Ethel 2.
So, a bit of a devastating defeat there for Drill Sergeant.
Indeed, yeah, that was quite saddening. But
Did the controls just give out again, or?
so we actually stopped moving before Ethel even hit us. And what's happened is our main gear in our gearbox, there was so much force on it, it actually pulled it off the motor shaft.
Wow.
Yeah.
So obviously quite a lot of force you've just been hit with.
It's quite depressing, but we might be able to fix it. We've got some super glue, so you know.
See if you can get it back together for the next round
exactly,
there.
yeah.
Well, maybe you didn't win the fight, but you did have the best walk-on music, I have to say.
That's true. Yeah, I liked it.
It's
And,
pretty
it's a
awesome.
shame we couldn't get the car horn working as well. Like we had a weak connection, so.
Yeah, we heard you, throughout the workshop, all we could hear was the horn going.
Yeah, but it came out unfortunately.
Out there. Oh, well, I mean, you guys did absolutely great. What work needs to be done now?
Fix the gearbox on this one. This motor's just cut out completely for some reason, so we'll see what's going on there, but it'll just be a loose connection. So, it's quite depressing because there's not a great deal wrong with it. It's just both on... Okay, yeah. We've just had loose connections, basically.
Right, okay, well, it's been great talking to you guys. I'm sorry, obviously, for what happened, but see if we can get that horn working next time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thanks. So, we've got Ethel has come out on top. How are you both feeling?
Yeah, not too bad about it.
We need to do some repairs because unfortunately Ethel does quite a bit of damage to herself as well as to other opponents.
Oh, a little
so
bit self-destructive.
That. And
because that was quite the noise that she made there on that impact.
Which is why we kind of have a spare, because it has basically shattered itself to pieces. Well, part of it.
Bent an M8 bolt like that.
Wow, can we get a close-up on that, Seb? That was actually bent that. That's how much force they collided with, and you could really hear it as well.
Yeah. We're currently running not even at half speed yet, so we just want to make sure we don't destroy it before we get too far into it.
Of course, yeah. Well, you are the favourites, and with a start like that, pretty sure it's going to be going pretty well from there.
We have seen them running circles around their opponents. We have seen them drive into the pit. We all thought there was nothing to salvage after the last encounter, but somehow they are back, now equipped with a wrecking ball? It's engineering failures with Drift Knights.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you.
They have been fighting since the event started, with a singular goal: create a spinner that doesn't destroy itself. I'm happy to announce that they still haven't perfected it, But now they're equipped with a huge block of spinning steel. Will Khan and Josh Colton are returning with One Punch 3, the final punch.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man, by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man? Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it casts forth to the childlike man. Ocean man.
3, 2, 1. Release the robots!
Oh my god, the action! I cannot even see through my eyes for how overloaded with action they are. Oh my god! Oh my god! I have never seen such carnage. Oh, there we go. Using that powerful spinning disc weapon as a lance.
In the pit.
Come on, One Punch. Come on, Drift Knight. Move! Move! Oh! Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe what you just saw?
Not a spinner so much as a scooper.
Indeed.
So, not the best start there for Drift King.
No.
That was a pretty swift defeat, I have to say. How are you feeling?
Not too good. I need a lot of work to do.
So, what seemed to happen there? It wasn't even moving very much.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think one of the chips died or something.
Okay, so what has to be done now to improve that?
I'm going to see if I can rip the chip off. If I can rip the chip off, I'll get the crab working. Otherwise, I don't know.
We want to see the crab. We need to bring the crab out, I think.
That's what I'm going to try and do. Hopefully it should work. If it doesn't, then oops.
Well, we'll be crossing our fingers for you. You know, sorry, Drift King, but we want to see the crab.
Yeah. Hopefully.
All right, thank you. So, it definitely was a one punch there, not three. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I'm happy. Good early start, I'd say.
Yeah. So how are you feeling about the rest of the competition now after that? You think everything else is going to go so smoothly?
I couldn't possibly say that. Who knows what's going to happen?
Well, fingers crossed for you that it's going to be good in the next few rounds.
Cheers.
The next competitor tries so hard to fail, they just might succeed. After the crushing destruction of Terrible Rex, they swore they'll return with a robot so great, everybody will fear it. Unfortunately, we are yet to see that, so until then, please enjoy Team Dysfunctional with Flip Off.
Excellent theme tune.
What happens when precision engineering meets the drive to destroy everybody? It's time to find out with our next bot. Just at the weight limit and on the border of insanity, this new robot is the brainchild of Jake Smith and Jason Liu. They're using a powerful drone motor to spin up their polycarbonate and aluminium weapon. Robots like this make me happy we have a bulletproof glass protecting us. Please give a terrified welcome to Screaming Sumo.
Three, 2, 1. Release the robots!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that vicious impact. Thank God we have bulletproof glass surrounding the arena. Ow. Ow. Currently, this is looking like a oh my God! In 2 whole episodes of Leeds Robot Fighting League, that is the most decisive disintegration of a robot we have yet seen. I fear this fight may be over.
I think that's time. I think I'm not even going to count down. I was going to say that's time.
3, 2, 1, time.
Terminate.
Ouch.
In there with the dustpan and brush.
So, flip off.
Yes, flip off. I think if I try maybe too hard, I might be able to fix it.
Do you think maybe just a little bit of glue, a little bit of Pritt stick?
I think duct tape might be better. Maybe try turning it on and off again.
Yeah. That's always the best way, you know. It's the best way to fix it, I think. Were you expecting a defeat that spectacular?
Yeah. Don't 3D print robots. Don't.
Well, you know, at least you showed up, and that's the most important thing, really, is that you tried.
It was fun.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much decimated. If we can just get a little zoom in on the damage there.
It
and
filled
just
its purpose.
Are these the wheels?
Yeah, one of them is just a tire. And that's one of the motors.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that might make a nice, I don't know, ornament in your house. You can maybe hang it.
Probably. Yeah.
Certainly quite unique, and I think you might be picking up the pieces out of the arena for the rest of the night.
Debatable. I mean, this is already in enough pieces. I don't think there's anything left. But the flip-off works.
How are you feeling now about the rest of the competition after that?
Still nervous. There's some still really good robots that I'm actually worried about. There's Ethel, there's Drill Sergeant, there's One Punch. I mean, some of them are built really well.
Yeah, I mean,
Nervous.
especially after seeing One Punch there, that was a pretty quick win. I'd be interested to see how Sumo...
I'm scared of his spinner. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Well, fingers crossed if we can get patched back up, get you back in the game.
Oh, no patching.
No patching?
Just recharging, and that's it. Yep.
It's as easy as that.
Certainly a decisive fight. It's taking longer to sweep up than to do the fight.